Dan Campbell was on 97 Won the Ticket, and he spoke a little bit more in depth about Jahmyr Gibbs, showing the protections that was on the board with Jahmyr, what's the dude's name from Oregon State? Jamar Jefferson, and leaking on social media. He basically said on discipline Jahmyr Gibbs that he joked with him and it's not a big deal. He doesn't want the players posting stuff, you know, from inside the building on social media. But he says that the tape is out there. He said if you look hard enough, the tape is out there. He said you guys know at home. If you look, watch the videos or you listen, all our code words are on film, all the code words are on TV. If I show the whole playbook and I'll, I'm paraphrasing, and that's basically what he said. I show the whole playbook, I release it all. But long story short, you still gotta stop us. He said it's all out there. It's been out there all year. Like I said before in my video, they know what Omaha mean by Peyton Manning. We all know what it means. Didn't stop. Everybody at that year or some of them years, people still couldn't stop Peyton Manning. So I find it kind of funny. David Bakhtiari used to play for the Packers. I don't know if he still plays for the Packers. He made a big deal out of it, and maybe some people may use it as an excuse if the Lions lose to the Packers on Thursday in a short week. I mean, the Lions could have 1,000 excuses, but nobody feel bad for the Lions, at all. We started talking about all the injuries and how the playbook and protections leaking. But it is what it is. Like Dan said, we're not going to make no excuses about injuries. We ain't going to make no excuses about the playbook. You can have a playbook, but you still got to stop it. You still got to stop it. So, that's why you think they don't watch film. We even seen situations where the Lions and other teams have signed, recently cut players from other teams they playing and signed them for a short time just to get an inkling of what they doing or they game plan. That happens. So, back in the day, they said if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. In school, we said it's better than cheat than repeat. So, yeah. So, at the end of the day, if the Packers need that advantage and they looking for that advantage, it's on film. Listen to me. All that's on film. When you start talking about, what they saying, and a lot of times it might be slide right. They might use rover. Rover. Everybody in the stadium know they sliding right. So, yeah, could he be downplaying it? Could he be, just playing it cool, but it is a big deal and they switching everything, all the words? Could be. Could be the overplay could it be the underplay for the overplay? But to switch all those protections and words, in a few days, doubt it. Doubt it. So, but it's a critical moment, and it's immaturity. And this is why, a lot of times, a lot of people don't allow phones in certain areas. Phone use in certain areas. One of the most accessible things that they made was with the camera phone. People have took the camera phone and ran off with it. People will tell their whole lives, all their secrets. People have secretly recorded people, on that camera phone. That camera phone got a lot of people caught, a lot of people caught cheating. It got a lot of people in trouble. It exposed a lot of people live. That phone is dangerous. Think about it. If you just say a cell phone could just make calls and that's it. Make and take calls. How much stuff would be simplified in the world? About 50-60% of the problems that you go on a day-to-day basis is eliminated based off just getting rid of all the excess of all the rest of the abilities that the phone got. From the camera to the internet connection. People that lost their lives, like that rapper PNB Rock lost his life because his girls dropping their location on the internet. So it's crazy. And, you know, he said Jahmyr Gibbs won't face any punishment, and I'll make that motherfucker run gassers. But then again, he isn't running back, to be honest. So he got enough mileage on his on his body already. But come on, man, they gotta be smarter than that, bro. Between him and J-Mo, just a lot of immaturity. But that come with the territory. You know, I seen J-Mo. He did trip J-Mo, but you got to keep your composure. You know, I still ain't heard about Tyreek Stevenson getting suspended or getting fined for that. But they pick and choose who they want to fine. Honestly, I still ain't heard about. So that might be fair. I still ain't heard about old boy who laid Trevor Lawrence out. Who almost sent Trevor Lawrence to the upper room. Cleaned this shit. You know, in his defense, you get a chance to hit the quarterback. You know, a lot of them dudes be salivating. They don't give a hell. Got him out of there. Didn't win the game. But they did win the game. So, yeah, he going to be suspended. And then you're going to get that tag on you for that tag, that reputation tag on you for being a dirty player. You got to remember, the NFL is still a brotherhood. Y'all still are union brothers. We competing against each other, but we still brothers. You know? So, I got to remember that. But, Brent's starting to get that little tag on him a little bit too. But, Vontaze Burfict was a guy that was just born, 20 years too early, too late. Would have been a great 80s, 70s, 90s, early 2000 football player. But, nonetheless, nonetheless, it is what it is, man. So, we'll see. The Lions lose Thursday. Injuries be on top of the bill. With Jahmyr Gibbs get the blame for leaking the playbook. And don't forget, if they would have lost to the Bears, people would have pointed to Jahmyr Gibbs' fumble. People would have pointed to, J-Mo throwing the ball at that Stevenson guy. So, as you come down this stretch run, there's 3 critical games you got. Philly on that ass, no diddy. Minnesota on that ass, no diddy. And Green Bay on that ass, no diddy. As you come down to them 3-game run, right? Green Bay at home, Buffalo at home. Probably the biggest game of the year coming up. Both of them. Chicago, in Chicago. 3 games coming up. Can't have those mental lapses. If they're able to get past Green Bay, Buffalo, and Chicago, the momentum is going to be rolling into the playoffs. It's going to be rolling. The momentum will be rolling. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. So, but yeah, let me know what y'all think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance notifications. We go live and drop video. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Peace.